Now troubleshooting. Troubleshooting I like to compare to driving. Driving, you have a lot of obstacles in your way. You have other drivers, you have sometimes construction, you have to stop for trains or swerve to miss animals or something like that. All these things are things that hinder your ability to get to your destination and can slow you down. And troubleshooting comes important as far as that goes, to be able to react to certain situations and then adapt to what you need to do to get to where you need to go. There are several ways that you can troubleshoot in any operating system. In Windows NT, you can be proactive, or you can just solve problems as they occur. Several proactive approaches are creating backup disks, updating the emergency repair disk, and looking in the help files. Now, looking in the help files, it's something that most people don't like to do if they have any experience in any kind of working with computers. But if it's a system that you don't know that much about, it can be helpful. I hate to say that, but it can be helpful in looking at the help files to figure out where to go, navigate to, and then how to solve some issues that are coming up. So just keep that in mind as you are trying to be proactive in your approach. Sometimes problems just sneak up on you, and I think the book describes that really well. And that I think everybody has experienced this before in Windows operating systems, that you install a operating system and programs run really well to start, and then after a lot of time goes by, maybe a couple months, the programs start to slow down. They don't open as fast as they used to. You might have some connection issues on the internet. Just stuff happens, and one way to help fix some of those issues is to do disk defragmentation, and you can do that by going to the Start panel, Programs, Administrative Tools, and then clicking Defragment Disk. Before you actually defrag, it is important to clean your disk. Normally in Windows systems, you can right-click the volume letter and go to Properties and then select Clean Disk. But in this situation, you can't do that. You have to actually go to Start, then Find the folders that you're looking for, and in that little screen, type in temp, and that will take you to the temporary internet files. And then you click that, and then you can delete the files in that temporary internet file folder, which oftentimes will slow down certain processes on your computer. So that's one way that you can do that. Another way to solve problems as they occur is to use your emergency repair disk. Just put that in the computer and run through the steps that are listed. In order to do that, you will need the original CD, setup CD, or the floppy disks if your CD-ROM doesn't automatically boot. Just keep that in mind when you do that process. And now we come to the screen I hate. The dreaded blue screen of death. Most people hate this screen, and it is a characteristic of Windows that needs to be dismantled, needs to be taken away. They just need to get rid of it. I understand the concept that it saves your system from an unstable, it saves your system from becoming really unstable and causing damage. But why does the operating system need to be unstable in the first place? So, in looking at the blue screen of death, there isn't much that you can do with this screen. It gives a lot of numbers often, and you really don't know what to do with it. I really don't know how to help you solve the issue with that, because often I have come to the conclusion that either I just live with it, or I have to try to restart my computer by installing the operating system. And I don't like to do that, but sometimes you have to do that. You can prepare for it. You can go to the system properties in the control panel, and then whenever something happens, you can choose from different options, like to automatically reboot, to write an event log, and stuff of that nature. So those are things that you can do. It doesn't stop the problem from occurring. It just tells it what to do, tells your system what to do when it occurs. So that's something to keep in mind. Well, that is what I have for you today. I hope you've learned something by going through the videos in PowerPoint. And now I have a short crossword puzzle for you to do in conclusion. Thank you, and have a good day.